Hello and welcome to a new team review. Today I'm going to showcase a team around Perrserker. Especially I kind of want to talk about Perrserker because it's actually crazy that this thing is not like as common. Yeah, he also saw like a bit of like today it was like so crazy bad. Like I posted some stuff on Twitter, like it was literally unplayable. I had like several games where I just completely lost thanks to lag. But Perrserker in general is like one of the really good Pokemon, like seriously. I don't know why it's not as common right now in Ultra Premier. I know that it's common in Open Ultra because it can counter like Giratina and Cresselia, but it's actually pretty decent. It's like one of the best move pools in the game. It has like, yeah, it just has a good typing with steel typing, and it's just really good in general, like seriously. I don't know if I really would recommend this team around it though. I think Driftbloom is like super good as a safe swap. Maybe even if you have it, consider Jellicent. But I would not recommend using Venusaur on the back. Reason being, like I didn't expect that many Talonflame because I didn't really saw a lot of them recently. But like I came up against I think 10 in Talonflame in 25 sets or something like that. It's just difficult to deal with. You have a Steel type in the lead, which doesn't really have like super effective moves with that, and you have Venusaur in the lead against Talonflame. That's just like horrible. Maybe go for like a Water type like Politoed in the back, something like that. Maybe Swampert, because then you don't have a double. Yeah, then you don't really have a double weakness to electric types, I guess. Swampert would maybe even be better. Something that can counter Talonflame. That would be better, I would say. G-Fist, something like that, would not be as good, I guess, because then you have a double weakness to fighting again, so I guess Swampert would be like a better option than Venusaur right now. I just want to have Venusaur to have another fighting answer, but yeah, it was like kind of difficult to deal with all the Talonflame here. I actually don't know why I stayed in this matchup. This was like one of the first games I played, so usually I would just go out into your Driftbloom there and you would have been fine, but it's okay. Here he goes into Scissor, perfect switch, but it doesn't really matter. One Shadow Ball wouldn't have KO'd him without the Icy Wind anyway, so it was actually better for me that it happened like this than for him. I can just go for the Shadow Ball here. The Shadow Ball gonna KO him, and we're gonna see what he is in the back. Oh, if he goes back into A, he goes back into Swampert. That's fine for me. I can let it go. I have my Venusaur in the back. And I have like 2 shields still, which is like really good. He cannot really farm me down. I'm gonna go for the Icy Wind just like to get him a bit lower there. I should have went maybe for the Shadow Ball then. Didn't expect him to let it go. Here I have to shield because I kind of want to get the last move off here. And now I still have a shield left for my Venusaur, and it looks alright. He even let it go, which is like really bad for him because, I mean, he didn't know that I had Venusaur in the back. Venusaur in the back doesn't really make sense here because then I'm double weak to fire, as I already said. So, was kind of okay to predict that. He farmed me down. Okay, thought he either has to throw or I can do the move because I'm a flying type and Matcha does like nothing. But I guess I was wrong, so I played a bit risky here. I kind of have to call that. I think he might have been able to win this game still if he hit the Earthquake and the Hydro Cannon, but yeah, not like this. Good game. Against our next opponent, we have Perrserker into Ninetales. Ninetales is like decent matchup, but actually it's kind of neutral. But here we can just go into our Venusaur, can go for the move right away because I don't really want him to get to Earthquake before me. He let go. I survive a move with my Venusaur against the Ninetales anyway. I don't have to shield here. I don't even know if he can farm me down. He might be able if he plays a bit risky. Maybe I should have baited here actually. Yeah, if I baited there, I think I would have gotten another move there, but hey. You never know that. Here goes a Weather Ball. It's fine, we resist every single move that Ninetales can have. Psychic is alright. Dazzling Gleam is alright. Weather Ball is alright. Everything we're gonna resist. We're just gonna go for the close combat, try to KO this thing. He gonna shield this one, and now I have to shield because I'm debuffed. It's only a Weather Ball, but it would do a lot of damage. He goes into Jellicent. I kind of make a misplay here, I think. Maybe I should, yeah, I'm gonna stay in for a bit longer and try to catch the move here, which works out. I think that's only an Ice Beam. I don't know why you went for Ice Beam here, yeah. I remember that you went for Ice Beam, which was like not really intelligent. But okay, that's good for us. Here we can go just for the Shadow Ball. Kill the thing and threaten the Ninetales with a Shadow Ball as well. He basically has to farm me down and hope that he can get there because otherwise he would lose anyway, but we're gonna get through the Shadow Ball before him and we're gonna take this game. Here, next opponent has Perrserker into Toxic Rock, really bad matchup. But we actually go into Venusaur right now because Venusaur is like the worst answer than our Drifloon for that thing. And we might still get a shield. I think we win this in a 0 shield anyway. So I don't even have to shield here. I think I also don't shield. Alright, he has to shield and farm me down or something like that right now. Yeah. We're gonna be able to get a shield here, which is like really nice. And we still have our hard counter in Drifloon in the back, which resists every move. And Sludge Bomb is his best move to hit me, and it's like also not really effective because of the ghost typing. So we are not in the worst spot here, but still I think he gets to 2 Sludge Bomb, which like does a lot of damage. Even though it's resisted, like Toxic Rock's really attack rated. Actually, like you don't really see a lot of Toxic Rocks recently. Like most of them kinda died off because like you see all the Politoads and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into my Perrserker and he has a Swampert in the back. Oh, this does not really look really good here. I'm gonna shield the first one. I shouldn't have shielded that, I guess. I don't know. Depends on how he plays. I think he has to shield against me though. Yeah, I'm gonna get to another move. I think he's gonna shield and throw the move here. I think I won't CMP against Swampert. Yeah, he's gonna go for the move, which is totally fine for me. I can take that. And I actually think I'm lagging. I try to farm him down here, I think, but it's just like so laggy. Like last 3 days, it's just horrible. I think since the event started here, I just tried to throw my move, but it just didn't really want to go through because of the lag. But at least we still got it. And here I tried to throw the Icy Wind immediately, but I somehow over-tapped even though I had the move already, which should not happen. But that's the game we play right now. It's okay. We still won here. Perrserker get 9 sales again. Here he goes to the Mandibus. Mandibus is also difficult for this team. Having something else than Venus on the back would also help against this matchup, so I guess that would be the better thing. Here we have lag again, as always. Now I can go for the close combat. He gets an extra move in, even though it was like basically CMP time before. I didn't even have to click on the charge move button again. But hey, cool, nice game. He at least shields one, but we are like not in a good spot. But we actually survived the area is kind of decent here. He goes back into 9 taps, which is interesting because I get to the Sludge Bomb before him. But yeah, I think something else than Venusaur would be better here. Politoad most likely here would be the best, or Swampert. Something like that. Or maybe even like Pelipper would be actually even better, I don't know. It's just difficult against electric types then. Yeah, try to farm him all the way down, I think. I think I actually commit 2 shields and try to farm him all the way down. No, okay, I try to sack swap here and then farm him down. I had to basically use my Mundle shield and I go for the Icy Wind here. Perfect play for me. That was actually me clicking on it, so nothing to blame there. That was just like panicking, I think, because I thought he would go into the Mandibus anyway, so yeah, I have to shield because it's gonna be in a Shadow Ball anyway. I could farm him down here, but I think he swaps out. No, he actually gets to another move, which I know is only Bubble Beam now, because it was only like 3. And here we go into the Mandibus again. He got Snagstar move in, as always. And I try to get to another Icy Wind, which I actually get off, which he has to shield here, I think, to win. And now my opponent actually goes into the 9 hits. If we can farm all the way down, we can't. If we could have farmed him all the way down, we would have got maybe 2 move against the Mandibus again. Actually could have won this game, but good game to my opponent there. Nothing we could do. Talonflame lead. Yeah, Talonflame lead is just horrible. It's just like really bad. I try to like get as much damage on him as I could. Actually does not shield here. I go to my Drifloon. I don't have to shield here as well because it's a first flame shot. He might switch out anyway. He does not switch out actually. Okay, no, he does. Goes into a Clefable, which is interesting. There is a team that's like Talonflame double fairy maybe, so that could be okay. We go for the Shadow Ball. We had some lag there again, as always. Then maybe I'm able to farm down here. I get the extra move, and I think I'm gonna shield here actually for the 1 HP, so I can reline my Pokemon. And here he goes to the Talonflame. I should have went for the Shadow Ball here actually, because he does not shield this, I think. Yeah, if I went for the Shadow Ball, he would be dead there already. But now I have to go into my Perrserker. I actually let it go because I think I actually... do I survive that? I actually survived that and I can switch out. He switches out immediately to Jellicent, and this is like a good matchup for us at least. But it's still not over. He goes for Shadow Ball. If you have Bubble Beam, he might actually can still reach another Shadow Ball against us. It's gonna be still close. I get to another move here. He has to shield, of course. Or maybe I can actually stack swap, I don't know. But time is not up yet. We have like the same switch clock, so... Still gonna be difficult. He goes with that bubble beam, and switch clock was up right there, but he didn't switch out. I actually think he could have switched out because we yeah, I think he should have been able, but we can farm down now. So good game there. Next opponent, we have Perrserker against Gudra. It's actually like a really decent matchup. Like there's nothing he can really hit us with. I'm just gonna go for the close combat right away, and I try to switch out. I know that this is only a muddy water, so I still don't have to shield it, even though I'm double debuffed. Because here we have like also a super effective move. He goes into the stun fist, which is interesting. I'm just gonna go for my icy winds here, and I think I'm gonna try to get to another one before. Do I shield this? I don't. Okay. There was one matchup where I actually shielded that, and I think that helps me out in the long run. So maybe I should shield that actually. Yeah, go for the Shadow Ball. Does not really hurt him as much. Try to get to another Icy Wind. I think I'm gonna shield this here actually and try to realign my Pokemon. If he shield this, it's fine for me. I have to throw another move. If not, it's also okay. And I can farm down here, it's okay. Here he goes into Mug. Just gonna go for the Shadow Ball. Mug is actually really difficult to deal for this team. They actually face it like twice, I think. Which is like really rare. Like you usually don't see a normal Muggy in this league, but I saw that twice and it's kind of crazy. But I think it's a good Pokemon. Sadly, I don't have like a Shadow Mug there. I don't know how much better the Shadow one is than to the regular one. Yeah, this move does a lot of damage. He goes into Gudra, so I'm not in the best spot here. I go into my Venusaur. I predict that he does not have like a good move against me. He only goes for Muddy Water here. Muddy Water doesn't do as much. We have Lag. Yeah, nice. As always, I guess. Unlucky. I think this Lag actually mattered. Because now we are in range for the Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch would KO us here. So I tried to Stack Swap onto my Drifblim. Did not work out. And he gets to a Dark Pulse right here. Maybe I could have stayed in and went for like one extra move there. Maybe, but like I think even like Thunder Punch would have KO'd us. So... good game there. Sadly, lag again, as like in nearly every game right now. Here we have Dragonite against us in the lead. Dragonite is also like really good for the Perrserker. I think you always nearly win this. If he goes for a Hurricane right here, you can just farm down. I have to shield here to respect the Hurricane. It's a Hurricane, good. Now we can farm down, and we have like more than a close combat loaded. And he goes into Snorlax. I can just go for double close combat, get my moves back. I think I actually go into Drifblim afterwards. Yeah, I'm gonna go for like another move there. I think I tried to like get like the Body Slam on the Drifblim. But now we go into the Drifblim. And he goes into Venusaur. Venusaur against Drifblim. Not the best matchup for my opponent. I don't know why he swapped out into that, but... he, like his only play was there to stay in, I think, with the Snorlax. Even though Snorlax most likely also would have lost against it because the moves are like not super effective. But this is not a good matchup for you either, so... there's nothing really you can do here. I can just farm you down here, you get to another move, doesn't really matter to me. I actually should have shielded that most likely. I don't know. Actually goes for the move here. I'm no shield, but I can just go for the Icy Wind. And I should be okay here. Icy Wind does debuff him. I can go for another... do I shield this? I don't shield this. Okay, that's only a Body Slam. Okay, yeah, if I survive with Body Slam, even though like it's resistant, like of course it's also debuffed. But if you went for the superpower there, he would have been debuffed. And like Venusaur had an easier game, so no shielding there was like the best play there, and it's just gonna be a good game. And now comes the best battle, which I already like basically posted yesterday as a short. Here we have Swarmnet lead against us. We have Gavantia switch into us like completely hard countered. Nothing we can do here, and this is like the craziest game I had for like ages. Here we have to let go. We hope that it's a lunge and he baits us. It's the discharge because our opponent actually does not make the mistake there. We can go for Icy Wind here. We have to hope that he goes for lunge. I would guess he goes for lunge here because discharge wouldn't do much anyway, and this at least gives you the attack debuff. Gives me some more farm here. And now we have Escavalier against Venusaur. I was like right about going out of this match right now in this case. But I thought, okay, we have both 2 shields. Maybe Venusaur can do some magic because I get to move a bit faster than him. Maybe I can sack swap or something like that. Here we get basically CMP tie. I guess he wins CMP. And yeah, it's not really looking good. But here we're gonna get to another move, and then we're gonna get a shield from him, which is nice. I think I would actually survive a Driven from this range still. He goes to Swampert. I don't know why. We see Peter here to the Earthquake with the Frenzy Plant. I get his last shield, and now we actually have a chance. Our opponent basically gave us a chance here. We can go into a Perrserker. We have to farm up to 2 moves because the S-Cap is already at 2 moves, I think, or like close to 2 moves. So we have to double up. We're actually gonna survive this 1 HP in a dream. We're gonna get off this foul play. We're gonna get off the close combat against the Escavalier, and we're gonna win this game. I hope you liked the showcase of Perrserker. Perrserker is like really good in Ultra Premier as well. And I see you next time.